stopped by protection services in roadblocks and reminded that they still have outstanding traffic fines. Some of them say that it goes further than being reminded, that they are being bullied into paying traffic fines which have no summons. It's just a notice. Now, what is the HCM's viewpoint on this, Mr. Mbili?
Roadblocks. Okay, in terms of roadblocks, there is a machine that we are using when we have roadblocks. At a 1 kilometer distance, we put a rope. When you jump that rope with your car, then this machine will tell officers that this one must be stopped. So if you have traffic fines that have not gone to a stage of summons, you are reminded or you are encouraged to pay, to say, look, you must pay your fines within this period, because if you fail to do so, you will then go to another stage of getting summons, and if you get summons and you get stopped, you will have to pay on the spot. Okay? But those motorists who have received the summons, if they are stopped in a roadblock, then they have to pay on the spot, because we have credit card facility in that bus that is used by our personnel. Then you have to pay using your credit card facility. But if there are allegations of our staff who are forcing people to pay even if they have not gone to a stage of getting summons, we are going to discourage that, because it is not our position as a municipality. But we'll take it as an allegation. But also, while it is an allegation, we are going to remind our employees to say, guys, you only demand the payment to people who have received summons. Thank you.
And can I add? No, sir, sorry. It's not only the community who are getting this, even councillors. They are getting tickets for that. So it's not really because we are focusing on community as per se.
Maybe just one follow-up question. We understand that. I mean, it's you know, there has to be some rules and regulations somewhere. But then one asks the question: is it worthwhile doing this in peak hours, in peak hour traffic? Because it sometimes happens in the mornings, or I think in the afternoons, when people are on their way to work, and then you have these big delays at these roadblocks. You know, increasing the frustration of the motorists.
Okay. Firstly, when there's a roadblock, even my office is not informed, because I might be one of the culprits. Because I also get these traffic fines, as Mr. Mayor has said. But I get this point to say, to have a roadblock in the morning when people are rushing for work, or in the afternoon, may then give frustration to people because they may be late at work. That is a matter that can be raised with relevant officials to say timing of roadblocks should not also put pressure to motorists, because that is not the purpose. That is not the purpose. I think that is a valid point. I'm going to note that point. I'm going to raise it with them to say, please, timing will be very, very important. Timing of these roadblocks. Thank you.
I want to add what my MM is saying. Sometimes, even as SAPS does that, because those people are at work most of the time. They don't get them. You only get them in the morning. You only get them in the afternoon when they go home. So I've worked with the SAPS, I know them. They don't do it always. Randomly, they do that. Thank you.
Yeah, but also, Madam Mayor, we can add that motorists do not like this program. So they will pick up any issue that will discourage the municipality to implement, as you are saying. So they would. So we must be aware of that, to say why we are not 100% dismissing those issues. Also, they may raise issues so that we don't deal with the real issue that they don't like it. Because the fact is, they don't like it. But with this one, it's easy with this one. Because it's a matter of you, when the board says to you, drive at 60, you comply, you drive at 60. Drive at 120, you drive at 120. But if you don't comply, we catch you. We are forcing the law.
Can I tell you something which we are not going to write? At one year, I was going with Madam Shusha, going to a government something in Ladysmith. We were stopped. But the driver, if you can remember, she was driven by a white man. He said, this is a mayor's car. They said, we don't care, it's a mayor's car, yes, but aside. We were surprised why they are doing that. Then they said, this car has got so many warrants of arrest. We are arresting you as the driver. We had to plead with them and ask them that, no, we'll go back home and make sure that those tickets are paid for.